Hello, Blungami, and welcome back to the Blungami podcast, episode 12. As in tonight's episode, we are going to do a review for the Star Origin game 2, and we're also going to be reviewing a bit on the under 19s state of origin boys and also girls team as well. And we're also going to go through some latest NRLW news as well, including our re-signing players there, all three of them. And we're also going to go through some rumors there for the men's team as well. And plus, we will be going through the NRLW troll match review there as well. For some little bits that I've seen, this and that. I mean, I kind of seen it since I was eating my dinner and I was watching the Newcastle Knights game and Dragon game. So no, not Dragons. Dolphins. My bad. Sorry. And yeah, we will go through the Eels and Titans preview on the final segment of the episode. So, anyways, guys, if you guys haven't yet, go and follow us on all platforms, including Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, as well as we are as we've been currently been added on. And we also have been currently added on X as well. And we're gonna try and go on Facebook to try and spread the podcast around to try and promote it much more, just to get the message out there for more Paramount fans there as well. So yeah, go and follow us on all of those platforms there. If you haven't yet, and go and show some feedback there as well with support. And we do highly appreciate you guys just backing the podcast and just showing it some love and just uh, give us some criticize uh, feedback on how we can improve on the podcast itself. And we shall get into episode 12 of the Blue Army podcast. So going through state of origin game 2 between the New South Wales Blues and the Queensland Maroons. Now, obviously, before we get into this, look, I know that there's going to be a lot of people telling me that, he's a Paramount fan. Let's watch him defend Zach Lomax. Well, to be fair, Ashley Klein, he was make some dodgy calls, but overall, I don't think it was necessary his fault for us losing the game. So I don't think we got robbed. Our discipline just has let us down big time, and we just made some silly errors there. And yeah, look, speaking of silly errors there, I thought that Jerome Loy and Nathan Cleary there, even though they kicked it out on the full and they were over doing some things, I feel like that the criticism towards this half pairing has been a little bit unfair. Like, you guys got to like realize, right? These two halves pairing, right? Have won four premierships in a row, and they have won state of origin before in 2021, I believe. And yes, I know that they have not won a D side before, so there is going to be a little bit of pressure on Jerome Luai and Nathan Cleary, but I do reckon that there are some elements in the game that can really just break Queensland's defense wide apart, and they still have that Parent Panthers combination there that they can combine with Liam Martin and obviously Stephen Crichton. So yeah, and with Brian Toho, I forgot to say. So yeah, um, there are some combinations that they can link up on, and that they can just really find the bread and butter there, and just play some classy and fast-paced footy there as well. And yeah, look, if I really do believe that Nathan Cleary and Jerome Luai can win us in Game 3, I truly believe that they can. And yeah, but going into this game here, now look, Brian Tahor did get the first try there, but when it went all downhill in the first half was Latrell Mitchell's poor discipline, where he conceded us a try against the Hammer there. It was a pretty soft try, in my opinion. And when he scored that, yeah, I just feel like that the Hammer did get very lucky there. Yeah, just with the crossfield kick there, I believe it was from Tom Dearden, or I believe that was the second try that the Hammer scored there. I think it was the second try that was assisted there from Tom Dearden from the crossfield kick, which the first try for the Hammer really did bring the confidence up there for both Tom Dearden and for Karen Munster as well. And I really do believe that when that confidence really injected into Queensland's half pairings, that's when it really um, went downhill from there. And that's when they just put on the pressure on us. As you can see on the stats over here, kick return wise, they really did try to put a, put a lot of pressure there on Zach Lomax there on the kick return. Dylan Edwards, he took the well there, I guess. Um, and yeah, looking at total kick return stats wise, we had about like 142 kick return meters, and Queensland had about like 154. Um, and this game also had nearly the same amount of tackle breaks, and also nearly the same amount as there's another stat here. Nearly the same amount as um bombs and also grubbers as well. So it was a very high intensive game. Um, as everyone has seen on Wednesday nights. Oh, and this nearly had the same amount of tackles, which that really tells you that both teams were really showing their spirit there, which it really does tell you. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that this match nearly had the same amount of missed tackles, with Queensland having 31 missed tackles and New South Wales having 33 missed tackles there as well, which it was pretty poor from both sides trying to handle the momentum that was going into the favours of each state over here. I mean, you could say that the weather on that night really did play a big role into this match over here. So you can say that. Ineffective tackles, nearly the same amount again. Queensland 7, New South Wales 6. And yeah, look, the penalty count in the first half, as you can see, 10-2, and that's where we conceded 26 points there. And we had to climb a big mountain in the second half there, which we did there with Brian Toho getting a hat trick there, scoring on the 45th and also 64th minute as well, with Stephen Crine getting over, and Angus Crine there scoring off there from a brilliant grubber kick there from Jerome Loy there, I believe it was. So yeah, um, yeah. Look, in the last couple of minutes there, um, I do feel like that we should have gone down to the right there, to Zach Lomax there. And if we would have gone down there towards the right there for Zach Lomax, I reckon we could have. I reckon he could have redeemed himself after all of those miss conversions that he did miss. That he could redeem himself there and just get the match-winning try scoring match there and just win it for us there in game two. But anyways, guys, um, in game three, I thought that Latrell Mitchell, as I said before, uh, his discipline really has let us down, and I think that his time playing for Origin uh, is up, and I do believe that this team did really miss out on Matt Burton just for a little bit, in my opinion. I know that a lot. I know that a lot of people could say that you could play Matt Burton as a utility, but don't play him as an 18 man, because it's just going to be hopeless. Because no matter how bad Latrell Mitchell is going to play, um, the chances of him getting injured is very unlikely. So, like, there's no point of putting Matt Burton as of a 18 man, and yeah, um, I really do think that Matt Burton should be the utility there as well. So, I mean, you can bring him on as a 5'8" as well if Jerome Luai is not doing his thing. So there is already there two options that you can fix up there to prevent any silly errors or any big dumb penalties that can just give Queensland the momentum there in one click like that, and that can just avoid us from conceding a lot of points, and also just using all of our energy in defense and having no possession at all, just being pressurized uh, in our own red zone there. So yeah, look, um, another player that I do believe that we were lacking. Now, Stefano Yuto Kamanu, he's not a bad player, in my opinion, but from what we have seen on Wednesday night during Origin Game 2, he is not an he is not an Origin player. All right, I'm sorry to say, but the amount of meters and the way that he was getting pushed back as well, and he was just not making any post contact meters at all. I think it's time to bring in Terrell May. All right. He should have been picked there for game one, as we all know. But we did win. But there were signs over there that we could bring him in there just to generate much more points rather than just scoring 18 points there. And if Terrell May was there, maybe, just maybe, we could have won it 30 points to 26. Like, who knows? Like, he could have scored the last try there that could have won us the game there. The sixth try that we could have scored there, maybe. But it's not meant to be. But I do believe that Matt Burton and Terrell May do need to be picked there for game three. And if we do bring in Terrell May there, he will value us more offloads there, more post contact meters there, and yeah, just get those strong hit ups there as well throughout the four pack there. I mean, yeah, like if you play him off the bench there, like he can still do a pretty decent job there as well as he has been doing there for the Sydney Roosters. So I mean, just bring in Terrell May and just make sure if you are bringing him off the bench there, bring him at a great time. Just to bring that impact in there. If a full pack is not pushing forward enough there, in case if we're down in the cider, and yeah, just bring him on the right time. If you are going to start him on the bench, but yeah. Other than that, uh, start him in the team, and yeah, uh, just pick him and Burton, and that's it. It's that simple. So yeah, but anyways, for Zach Lomax, now I do believe this was his worst ever performance, and he was barely even making any meters from the kick return. However, looking at stat wise, he did actually made 134 run meters still. So I'm not too sure why and how he generated uh, that still amount of runner meters from a poor effort game where um, he barely even gone. I mean, he did get close to the try line there a couple times, but rarely. But yeah, look, it really does show that Zach Lomax could have won us the game there in game two if they would have gone out to the right there. But no, they didn't. And yeah, well, I hope um, that the Panthers boys really do step up in game three. Now, I'm not saying that we should stop. Now, I'm not saying that we should not pick the Panthers boys in the decider. All I'm just saying is that Nathan Cleary and Jerome Luai, from what we have seen in game two, they still have the Panthers combination there that we have all seen them play our club level there. And yeah, um, just spreading Queensland apart there with Nathan Cleary just dancing along there, getting the tackle breaks there as well. Now, I know that people are going to complain. Oh well, Mitch and Moses would have been a better halves pairing there. With Moses there 5'8". Well, I mean, Moses at 5'8" in game one was absolutely just so average, in my opinion. And Nathan Cleary was a better half there, but with Jerome Loy there in game two, he was way better. He was showing his Cleary self there, especially at Origin level there as well, as we have not been seeing him in the last couple of Origin series there. And yeah, I think that the halves pairing needs to stay. Loy and Cleary. I believe that this half pairing is going to break the curse in the decider. And for all the people who are criticizing Jerome Loy and Nate Cleary, yes, I know that they have kicked out on the full and that they have overdone some stuff there in the first half in game two. But to tell me or to tell anyone else he was going to back this Harbs pairing who has won a four-peat and Origin series before, and I know it's in a decider as I keep on repeating myself, but name me another halves pairing, sorry, a better halves pairing that is going to win us the decider because obviously Moses is going to be out there for game three, and look, like people were saying that it's the New South Wales Blues fault. Oh no, it's the Parramatta Eels fault. Well, I mean, like whose fault is it? Is for picking Nate Cleary and John Lloyd there. Oh well, Laurie Daly is back at again. This is when 2017 he was 1-0 up and then he lost series. Well, mate, who gives a crap? Like, there's no other halves pairing there. Who else? Like, Nicholas Hines. Like, are you for real? Like, who else? Like, Isaiah Kartoga. Who else is there? Like, come on, like Isaiah Kartoga, like the dude is still young, and like he's not even prepared to be in Origin yet. Like, I mean, I know he had a try assist against the Newcastle Knights, but he just lost against the Newcastle Knights. Like, bro, like um he can be a little bit inconsistent there. Isaiah Toga there. I mean, he's not always like at Nathan Cleary's level or even Luke McCarth. Like, why are people saying that Luke McCarth should step in the Origin series? Like, this is his first ever good year that he has had, and yet people are saying, "Oh, put him in the Origin series um, over two halves pairing that have won the Premiership 4 times and have won an Origin Series once. Okay, so stop the criticism against Jerome Loy and David Cleary because it is just retarded, and I don't want to ever hear it again. Like, I don't know why there's freaking debates about who should be the new halves pairing. Like, the halves pairing is perfect on how it is. It's the discipline from our forwards that um that came from Latrell Mitchell's poor discipline there that led into that momentum there for Queensland. And yes, look, I know that Zach Lomax did miss us those conversions, but another reason why he missed us those conversions was one, the weather was crap. Two, um, I don't know whose fault it is to not stop the smoke in the stadium to affect Zach Lomax's poor vision. Three, maybe because of time pressure in the second half. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But still, um, like we could have passed it out to Zach Lomax or even put it up in the air, and he could have a chance to actually put it down. Because we all know that Brian Tahor is not a good in the air, and yeah, look, like next time, maybe try go to the right and pass it out there to Zach Lomax. And I know that that's Nathan Cleary's job to do, or either Jerome Law's job to do. But I mean, still, like, I feel like that the criticism, towards Zach Lomax there and the half sparing there has been a little bit unnecessary there. I'm very surprised that there hasn't been that a lot of criticism against Latrell Mitchell. Yes, I know that he has gotten us back in the game there when stripping the ball and getting us to score a try there off there for Angus crying there. But I mean, still, he was the big fault there for conceding those poor 26 tries that were very lucky there for Queensland to grab there as well and to boost the confidence there. Yeah, like we just gave him a massive piggyback in the first half. And that's pretty much State of Origin game two in a nutshell. So yeah, look, uh, if I'm gonna rate Zach Lomax per performance tonight, I do believe it was his worst ever performance tonight. But I mean, still, he still managed to make 134 runner meters there. My bad. The correct runner meters that Zach Lomax made in total, it was actually 100. It was actually 124. My bad. He made 40 post contact meters there. One take a break there. Um, 4 tackles being made, only 1 miss. And that's pretty much it. He made 2 handling errors there, 1 penalty there, and 1 on report penalty, where I nearly forgot to talk about. Um, when he did that elbow there, to Trent Liero there, where Trent Liero, I thought, he was possibly, Queensland's, worst ever player, on the night, which he did absolutely just, stuff for, in my opinion. Yeah. Um, I do believe that Zach Lomax, will not be suspended, um, and won't be, ruled out there, for this week's match there, against the Gold Coast Titans. From what I've seen from the updated team list there, from the Premier Eels, I do believe that he is confirmed, to play against the Gold Coast Titans, which we will go into, further along in this episode. So yeah. But other than that, guys, uh Laurie Daly, if you're watching this, mate, please just get him Matt Burton, play him as a, utility there, or replace him there, for Latrell Mitchell, so that we don't get any more, grabbing moves there, to give away, big momentum there. And for goodness sakes, Laurie Daly, just bring in Terrell May and just snub out, Stefano Yuto Kamanu, because even when you gave a lot of minutes there, how many minutes did Stefano Yuto Kamanu get? He only had about like, 27 minutes. Like, if you're going to give 27 minutes, to Yuto Kamanu, then what's the point of picking him? Um like you like you didn't even use them, correctly. And in my opinion, if you're not going to use them correctly, then just snub him out and just bring in, Terrell May. All right, it's not hard. Just do that so we can have more impact in the middle, and we can actually make some decent post contact meters and some decent hit ups there as well. When, Queensland, when they're having their players like, Collins and, Carrigan trying, to still be hungry there, despite all of the, momentum going our way, and just to try and push forward, from our own half there, when we're struggling to get some decent kick return meters there, from either Zach Lomax or from, our other players there. Dylan Edwards, was still pretty good there for his kick return meters there, getting about like, um, 54 kick return meters there, and with Brian Toho, and Zach Lomax. Sorry. He didn't get any kick return meters there, but Brian Toho, Spencer Linu, and Yuto Kamanu, like, very poor, kick return meters there. Um, when you compare it to Queensland, they has some pretty good kick return meters there. Xavier Coates getting 42. For the Waker, getting 35. Lindsay Collins getting 49 post contact meters there. If we would have had Terrell May in there, he could have gave us, the little push out there, just to find a little bit more of decent field position, just to work with. When we're having more position there, um, just to tie out, the Queensland middle there as well. And yeah, I feel like that Queensland just, sucked the life of our fast pace, attack there, from game one. And I feel like with Matt Burton there, with his, skills there, with his bombs, with his running game there, with his speed as well that he also has, and with Terrell May with his offline abilities there, maybe those are the missing keys that we should have had in game two to win us the game. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be it there for the review there. for game two. Let me know, guys, for your thoughts on what we have on what we should have done in game two, and what do you think we should make changes for game three for New South Wales. And yeah, that's it for game two for the review there. And moving on to the next segment. So, going into NRLW news. I was going to talk about the under 19s state of origin games, but to be honest, guys, I didn't really get to watch both the men's and girls under 19s games since I had some other things going on, and I had kickboxing on Thursday nights. So obviously, I came back a little bit too late to actually watch the whole entire thing. But I did heard that Mitchell Woods was pretty good for the Blues. But Queensland, they just kicked a field goal there towards the end, and yeah, it was a pretty good game. I saw some things in that during the game. It was a pretty good quality game there for the under 19s men's. And for Fleur Gwyn, uh, Quinn, who played for the under 19s Queensland side. I believe she did. Um, I don't think. Oh wait, let me check. No, I don't think it's not gonna. I don't think it shows her stats wise, which is pretty disappointing. But yeah, I think she did play in this game here. So let me know, guys. Oh yeah, she did play a fullback, Fleur Gwyn there, for the under 19s, Queensland women's side there. Just let me know, guys, on how she went because I didn't get a chance to watch the under 19s, women's match over here. So yeah. But anyways, guys. Speaking of the women's, we are gonna go into some NRLW news that has been breaking quite recently. Now, jumping on the Parramatta Eels website over here, the Parramatta Eels are proud to announce the re-signing of three core members of the NRLW squad: Mihalia Murphy, Rachel Pearson, and also who else there? Chloe Jackson. They have all been re-signed up until 2027, and Mark O'Neill has welcomed the announcements as a major step up, as a major step forward in the club's NRLW vision. Securing Mahalia, Rachel, and Chloe long term is a fantastic result for the club, said Mark O'Neill. And he also said that all three women embody what it means to be an eel: strong work ethic, leadership, and commitment to continual improvement. The re-signings reflect the strong culture we're building, and it sets a solid platform for all of our future success. Says from Mark O'Neill. And yeah, he goes on to say the rest about Mihail Murphy and Rachel Pearson and Chloe Jackson and on and on. I mean, you can read it up there on the Premier's website there. And yeah, some very important re-signs there. One great centre there. Our halfback there and Chloe Jackson. I'm not too sure where she plays. Chloe Jackson. So she plays, I think, in the forward pack. Yeah, she plays as a back row there, which thank goodness we have signed her for 2027 there, since we do need to keep the depth there for back rows, especially bringing Paige Travis there as well. And yeah, well, since we have done our re-signing there, the day after that, we had half of our first grade NRLW team there come up against the Canterbury Bangers and Bullocks there for the trial there. Now we have come up short there. I believe it was 18 points to 24, I believe. So we did come off short, but we did play a little bit better in the second half there. But the Bulldogs attack over there was pretty good there, and we did come close there a couple times there, but we did made some errors there inside of the Bulldogs red zone there. So unfortunately, we did come up short there as well, and it looks like that this Canterbury Bankers Bulldogs women's side really does have some potential to be a great team, making their debut in the NRLW season. So let's see on how they go there. I mean, I know that the Tasha Gale team was pretty decent when come up against us there. We're making it to the finals there as well. So the Bulldogs do have a very good young system there since the Harvey Norman team did actually smash us there, 24 points to 0, and yeah, it looks like that the Bulldogs women's team has actually got some potential after going through the coaching drama there when he got sacked there. So it looks like that the new coach there coming in there has really fixed up some stuff there, and it looks like that Gus and the rest of the Bulldog staff there are not mucking about with the NRLW vision for the Bulldogs club there, which, if that's going to be the case, man, I feel like that the Eels and Bulldogs rivalry for the women's competition is going to be very, very juicy as well. So, I mean, even Kenny Cheriton didn't even get to play. I think I know that. I think Ruben. I think she played for the Harvey Norman Bulldogs team. From what I've seen, from Kenny Trojan's Instagram or other social media that she has. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she did post up something about her twin sister, I believe, playing, or one of her cousins playing in the Harvey Norman's Bulldogs team. So yeah, I mean, it's a little bit awkward that they are playing against um, another franchise that has helped one of the players playing in the Harvey Norman competition there. But yeah, look, let's see on how it goes there for the NRLW competition there for Eels versus Bulldogs there, and um, yeah, that's all I have to say there for the trial match there. Unfortunately, I couldn't be coming out there for the welcoming day there for the new center of excellence there. So apologies for that. But there are some rumors there that I have been seeing there for the men's team. Now, um, from what I've seen on Instagram, that apparently Luke Garner could be coming to the Premier Eels. Now, Luke Garner, from what I've seen from source over here, there has been a rumor report over here from this source saying that the Panthers are reportedly planning to move on Luke Garner and has been given permission to speak to rival clubs. The Eels are one of the clubs who have shown interest. Now, in my opinion, I think this is a bargain of a pickup if we do get him. And yeah, look, someone did say, well, not on 30 unless he's cheap, which is true since he does have experience of winning two premierships with the Parent Panthers. And look, I know that he maybe doesn't have him in it anymore, and I know that he is old, but at least he's not like poorly aged like all the other rejected back rowers that we have kind of signed in the past, like Bryce Cartwright, um, and you could say Kel Matulungi was a little bit how are you going, but I mean Luke Garner can be a great addition to the squad. I know that he is old, but I do believe that he will create that drive into that position over there, and I do feel like that his defense there uh, will be much more better compared to Kelma Tulungi, which I know that Kelma Tulungi is way younger than him, but I mean still Luke Gunner has an experience that we are looking for, but I mean, age wise, I do understand why some Paramount fans could be a little bit skeptical about his price and that. So, I mean, what's your guys' thoughts? Do you think that Luke Gunner is going to be a great addition to the squad there, by age wise and by uh, wage wise as well? Or do you think that there are still plenty of great young, experienced back rows out there coming our way at the moment? Second rumor that has been going around for the last couple of weeks now, about like a month, should I say, is Talon Silva there from the West Tigers. He was looking like to move on there since Abside Chorus out there is taking his place there. I know that Coruscant does have some injury concerns. Sorry, so no, is injury prone there. But I mean, it looks like that the Silva is not happy there at the West Tigers now. There are some clubs that he will be going to. Now, some Parramatta fans saying that he'll probably won't come. He'll probably won't come to Para since he is great mates with Locke and Galvin. So don't be surprised if he goes to the Bulldogs once Remani leaves. So I mean, yeah, I won't be surprised if that happens. But I mean, like do we really need another depth there for our dummy half? Look, we got Dylan Walker there. We got Brandon Hands. But I mean, Joey Lussick, I feel like he needs to go since I don't think he's wanted there. To be honest, so I feel like we should replace Joey Lussick there with Talon Silva in case if Riley Smith does get suspended there by some retarded refereeing decision there. Uh, who knows? I mean, I highly doubt that he can get injured there since he's one of our fittest players there, especially during the preseason. So yeah, um, yeah. And that's it for all of the rumors there. Do you believe that Talon Silva should be coming to Parramatta there for some in-depth dummy half there for the Premier Eels there? And do you believe that Luke Garner is the right back row for us there, who can improve on our defense there, who can give us that experience there, to give the line there as well to get that big impact in the full pack that we have been missing there. Even though we not only need another back row there, we need another front row like a Payne Haas type of prop there. Going into 2026, if maybe Julian Bolo does retire, who knows? So yeah, let's wait and see until November the 1st, when the market opens again. Anyways, let's go into the Parramatta Eels and the Gold Coast Titans round 16 preview. Now, obviously, going into round 16 against the Gold Coast Titans there, back at Combat Stadium there, a must-win game there since look we face up against bottom of the ladder team there are Gold Coast Titans there and playing an early spoon bowl there for this match here. Let's be realistic here. Whoever loses this match over here um, is a high guarantee to win the wooden spoon. So yeah, we really need to win this match here. Since I do believe that the Titans are definitely going to be up for this match here. Since they pulled down Manly's pants there last Friday, and I think it was last Friday. Yes, it was. And yeah, if they do this, if they do that to us tomorrow, I do believe that we are going to win the wooden spoon with Moses out for the next three matches there until we face up against the Canberra Raiders away, which is going to be a very tough game. So we really need to win some matches there before we take up a big test down there against the Canberra Raiders there and get our revenge there after being absolutely just humiliated there up at TO Stadium there, conceding more than 50 points, which I hope we get revenge down there against them, against Ethan Strange, or either against Ethan Saunders. You never know if he's going to be starting there for the Raiders when we take them on. So yeah, um, yeah, look, Joash start up there for his debut there at 5'8" there with Dean Hawkins there. There has been some late mail there for the team list that I have seen. So apparently, Waimayu Greg has returned to first grade for the first ever time since last season. I will take a look at it right now to see if there is any other changes that I have missed out. So our updated team list over here. So Longy is still a fullback. Our wings are Zach Lomax and Josh O'Carr. In the centers there, Penasini and Russell. And our halves pairing there, Papali and Hawkins are still there. Jack Williams is a prop. Riley Smith is at number 9. Julian Bolo is at number 10. Kelvin Tulungi at number 11 there. Kotoga at number 12. Jermaine Hopgood is still at number 13. Dylan Walker at number 14 there. Matt Dory has officially returned from his injury there at number 15, which is quite a surprise. And yes, it is confirmed that Waimayu Greg has officially returned to first grade for the first ever time. I'm not too sure when. I think the last time that Greg has played first grade for us, I don't think it was in the Spoon Bowl against the West Tigers. I think it was. Let me check. I think it was. I don't think it was against the Dragons. I think it was the Sydney Roosters that was the last time that he has played first grade football for us. If he did play against Broncos, just checking. Yeah, so the Roosters, when we did get smashed by them, I believe last season, 38 points to 14, as I'm seeing on the Premier Eels website over here. This will be the first ever time that he will be playing first grade for us since then. So let's see on how he goes. He has been in some massive talks of exiting the Premier Eels there to play for a Super League club. So I do believe that he will be released by the end of the season, along with possibly if we do get Talendar Silver there with Joey Lussick there. And yeah, let's see on how this goes there for why Greg. Sorry about the pronunciation there for his first name there, but The bench is not looking that bad. I'm very surprised that Dory is even back there. However, I don't like that that Jermaine Hopgood is starting a lock there. Once again, I do believe that he needs to be dropped to the bench. In my opinion, and maybe put Greg there at number 13, and maybe give him a crack over there. But I'm very disappointed that that Geimer is not being fitted there on either side. Like you could even put Dory at number 13 there, but I mean, it's very how are you going there with Jermaine Hopgood at the moment there, or should I say Jermaine drops a good because he loves dropping his lollies there. Yeah, I'm not too sure how he's going to redeem himself against the Gold Coast Titans there tomorrow there, Jermaine. So let's see on how he goes there, I guess. And yeah, um, in this game, I feel like that we need to bring our offloading abilities there much more. Just hold the ball there and just Isaiah Longy, please run the ball straight from the kick return. Don't run sideways every single time. And our kicking game and our last tackle decisions need to be great there. And we all need to rely on either Josh Papali or either Footy Dean. And I think that one of them are going to deliver that win for us very importantly. And I hope they dominate against the Gold Coast Titans there. And yeah, for the Titans side, the team is not looking that bad there. Kieran Foran is back there. He has a very good record scoring against us. Since he did score against us, I think it was last year. I think during Magic rounds. I think last year. No. It was 2 years ago that he did score. That he did score against us. During Magic rounds. Do we even beat the Titans in 2024? No, we lost against them. 24-16. But I mean, our team was just absolutely just shambolic there. So I mean that much did, didn't even matter. But yeah, let's see on how this goes here. Since Foreign the last time that he did burst against us, he absolutely just ripped us apart there during Magic Round 2 years ago, and yeah, we really need to be careful of him since he does provide a lot of great sets there for his last kicking decisions there and great pressure there as well, and some great passing game and some great plays as well. We are coming up against Regan Kemwagilla there, and with June Bolo there, come up against his former teammate there. That's going to be a very good matchup there tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, I do think that we need to put on a lot of pressure there on Regan Kemwagilla there, and the rest of the fullback there, with the likes of Bo Fermor, Khalees Hassa. Khalees Hassa lock is quite interesting and pretty dangerous and a very underrated move there from Des Hasler, in my opinion. So I think we need to be careful of Khalees Haas there. And with Kieran Foran there as well. So yeah, AJ is playing fullback there. That's pretty good. They do have Phyllis Sami in there. Tino he's starting on the bench there, with his brother there. And for the wake at number 17. So the Titans have a pretty interesting and not a bad side. So I do feel like that the Gold Coast Titans are somehow going to be very dangerous against us tomorrow. So let's not underestimate this Titans side. I do believe that they are going to be up, that they are going to be up for it. and I do believe that this is going to be a close game, a pretty high scoring game. To be honest, I'm going to say first try scorer is hopefully going to be I'm going to say it's going to be Josh Carr going to get the first try scorer for us. Anytime try scorer, I'm gonna say that Josh Papali'i is gonna go over there to get his first ever try there as a 5'8". And I'm gonna say that Isaiah Longi there is gonna run for more than 150 running meters there. Yeah, that's it's gonna be pretty interesting when he is going to come up against a younger but a little bit much more experienced backline side there. But we do have Zach Lomax back in there, as I told you guys before, with the elbow there against Trent Liera there. He is free to play there against the Goggles Titans there tomorrow. So let's see on how he goes there. Hopefully his goal kicking there is going to be great there compared to on how he performed against the Queensland Maroons there. So yeah, Jack Williams needs to be ruthless there. Come up against this Gold Coast Titans forward pack here, and yeah, let's see on how we go there. Dylan Walker should be able to do absolute wonders for us there. And yeah, let's see on how we go here, boys. And I got us winning this match here by 28 points to 26. So that's my final score here, guys. What do you guys think? What's your guys' thoughts going into this match here for the Goggles Titans here on a Sunday Arvo here, since this podcast will be uploaded tomorrow morning, and I'll keep you guys updated when I do upload this episode on YouTube, and also just let you guys know on Instagram and also on X and all of our platforms there. And that is going to be it there, guys, for episode 12 of the Blue Garment Podcast. Sorry if I couldn't do it live here, guys. This was once again a last minute playing over here.